Welcome student to the fourth chapter of mathematics, that is sets. Today we will be starting up our new chapter. I hope that you have completed the work, and from today you just complete the work on time. Not more than half an hour the work will be given to you. So I do think so that you must be having half an hour in the duration of 24 hours for the maths, right? So do complete your work on time. Okay, so right, let's start the chapter sets. So what is set? Student, the set is it is a well-defined collection of objects, right? Okay, so what does this well-defined means? It means that all the elements in a particular set, they are similar to each other. If I say that a collection of uh, months in a year, that means they all are having some similarity, right? If I say that collection of numbers from 1 to 100, that means they are having some similarity, that they are numbers, right? Whatever the numbers they are, but they are numbers. Okay, so these are well defined. Okay, a set cannot be like sun, moon, 1 2 3, and the name of your friends. Okay, so this cannot be a particular set. Why? Because it is not well defined, right? It should be well defined. The elements of the set, they must have some similarities in between them, right? So this is how uh, a set is a set is said to be a well defined collection of objects, right students? So this is how you can do the exercise 4a. Okay, in this you just have to tell the which of the following collections are sets and which are not. Okay, so you just have to say that which are the sets and which are not. Like planets in our solar system, we know that the planets in the solar system, they are similar, right? So this is a set. Okay, colors in a rainbow, we know the number of colors in a rainbow, right? So it is a set. Why? Because we know it is well defined. Okay, so these are the well-defined objects. So likewise you can complete all the exercise here. And to the one, if you think that it is not a set, then for example, intelligent boys of your class, intelligent boys of your class, it is not well defined, to whom you consider intelligent, right? Because intelligence is something, if somebody is intelligent in my views, he or she, it cannot be intelligent in other views. So right, so there may be difference. So it can be differentiated easily, right? So it is not well defined. Okay, and like this one, all the difficult math problems in your book, so this is also not well defined. Why? It is not a set. Okay, this is not a set because it is not well defined, because you cannot define a difficult problem. Why? Because for me it can be easy, for somebody else it can be difficult, for another one it can be easy. So like you cannot define a difficult problem in a maths, right? Because it depends on person to person. Okay student, so this is how you can do this fourth a. Now next is membership of sets. So what does membership of set means? Membership of a set means a particular object is a part of a particular set, right? If I say that, let's take an example, like here, this is set A. Okay, it contains Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and okay, Wednesday and Thursday. So if I say that Monday, it belongs to set A. For belongs to, we will use this symbol. Okay, right? So Monday belong to set A. Wednesday belongs to set A, and Thursday belongs to set A. This is how we will say that uh, particular element belong to a particular set, right? And if we will say not belong to, then we will just put like this. You can see here. Okay, not belong to. Okay, if I say belong to, then it will be like this. Okay, and if I say not belong to, it will be like this. Okay students, so this is how you can say that a particular element, if it is a member of set, it is if it is a member of set or not, right? So this is how we can define about the members of a set, right? For example, you have been given 7 belongs to the set of odd numbers. If there is a set of all the odd number, then 7 is also odd number, right? So it will be like 7 belongs to the set of odd numbers. Minus 20, it is an integer, so it belongs to the set of integer. Okay, so this is how uh, you can see it easily, how you can write belongs to or not belong to. Okay, so this is exercise 4b. Write T for true and F for false. You have to do this particular exercise in the book only. 4b, right? Okay, and in 4a, for the ones that are not a set, you just have to do that only, giving the reasons why they are not the sets. Okay, now next is representation of sets. So student, in this particular topic, we will be dealing with how we have to represent the sets. Okay, so there are three methods. The first one is description method, second one is roster or the tabular method, and the C one is the rule or set builder method, right? So one by one we will go through it. So the description method, what is the description method? In description method, in this method, a set can be represented by describing it clearly and carefully in words, right? For example, you can see the example of here, right? The set of the students in your school who have birthdays in March. So if you want to write in description method, the set of the students who are having their birthday in March, so you can write like this: all the students in your class who have birthday in March, right? This is descriptive way, right? You are describing it. The set of letters in English alphabet. Okay, so the number of letters in the English alphabet, if you write, if you have to write in description method, so you have to write all the letters in the English alphabet, right? This is how you have to deal with it. In description method, you have to, briefly describe it, right? Second is roster or tabular method. Roster or tabular method means simply the one that we usually do, right? Like this. Okay, so what we do is we just write the elements with and separate each of the elements with the commas. Okay, and after and before we just put the uh, you know uh, braces like this. Okay, if I say that, like here you can see a is equal to 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, or 5 4 3 2 1. So here it can be set like, a is a set of natural number uh, starting from 1 to 5. Okay, up to 5. So 1 and up to 5 means 1 2 3 4 5. Like this you can write the set. Okay, so you have to write like this in the roster method. Okay, for example here, if you want to write floor, if you want to write floor, okay, so you can write let be the set of the letters. Okay, so if you have been asked to write the letter, for example B, so B is a set and you have to write the floor. Okay, so what is the spelling of floor? FLOOR. But in writing up a set, you don't repeat the elements. Okay, so you will write FLOR. That's it. Okay, this is how you will write the in the roster method. Okay, students. So, and remember one thing, while representing a particular set, you have to write a particular, denote a particular set in the capital letters, like this: A capital, here B is capital, N is capital, right? So you can see N capital, B capital. Okay, so you have to write it like this. Okay, students, so don't repeat the elements. Okay, and it can be done in any order. Okay, if I say that 1 2 3 4 5 or 5 4 3 2 1, so both the sets are equal no matter how you write it. Okay, either you write it ascending or descending or anyways. Okay, but the elements should be equal and same. Okay, then only the sets will be equal. Okay, next is rule method or set builder method. This is some thing of, you have to understand it very properly. For here you will denote it like, uh, for example, let's take a question over here. So this set is described by stating a condition or property by which an object or element must satisfy if it belongs to that set. It means you have to, list the condition. For example, if the set is, let's say P is a set. Okay, so you will write, braces start. So you write X such that X and then the property. Okay, and then you have to close the bracket. Okay, this is X such that, okay, like you can see the example, the set of the rivers in India. If you have want to write, what you will write? X such that, okay, you can write X such that like this also. Okay, understood, right? And then X, and then after that X is a river of India, like that. Okay, okay, like this. X such that like this also, and X such that like this also. Okay, it's up to you what you prefer. Okay, you can as per your book you can write like this also. Okay, you have to write like this, right? So the set of all the even numbers, they can be written as all the even numbers X such that X is an even number, right? Okay, and here you have been given like A is equal to, these are the elements of the set A, E, I, O, U. So what are these are the vowels, so you can write it A, here you can see capital letter X says that X is a vowel of English alphabet. These are the alphabets of the English. Okay, and these are the vowels also, so you can write vowels of the English alphabets, right students? So this is how you can write in the answer section. Okay, so this is how you will write. Okay, next is types of sets. Okay, so in types of sets, the first one is finite set. What is finite set? Finite set means the number of elements in the particular set is countable. Okay, right? If I say that there is a set A in which the elements are 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, this is countable, right? Okay, this is countable. So this is finite set. What it is? Finite set. Okay, opposite of that will be infinite. Okay, if I say that uh, all the natural numbers, okay, A such, if I say that to make a set A such that it contains all the natural numbers, so all the natural numbers, they are uncountable, right? So this particular type of set, this will be taken as infinite set. Okay, likewise you can say the example, set of the star in the sky. You cannot count the set of, you cannot count the stars in the sky, so it is infinite in nature, right? Next is singleton set. Singleton means having a single element. If I say that natural number between 1 and 2, no, sorry, 1 and 3, natural number between 1 and 3. So 1 is here, 3 is here. So how many natural number you will have? Just one, it is 2. So if you will write set A contains the natural number between 1 and 3, so you will just write 2. This is singleton, single element in the particular set. Okay, okay students. Next is empty set. So what is empty set? Empty set is a set that has no elements. Okay, if I say that you have to write a set A whereby in which you have to write the natural numbers between 2 and 3. So in between 2 and 3 there is no natural number, right? So it will be 0 or empty, right? 5. So this is how you will do. Okay, so you can denote it like this. Okay, okay, understood? This is null set. Okay, empty set or null set, right? Now next is the cardinal number. Okay, so this cardinal number and equal and equivalent sets we will do in the next part. Okay, so today you have to do up to 4D only, very small. Okay, no need to do the true and false, right? Okay, and like this which one is finite and which one is infinite. Okay, so only if you have been asked to write the elements of the set, you have to just write only that. So up to 4D you have to do today, right? It's not more than half an hour work, right? Because you don't have to write all the answers. Okay, uh, just if you have been asked to write the elements of the set, you have to write it. No need to write the true and false. Okay, understood? So this is your part of today, so carry on and keep studying. Be safe, be inside.